I'm sentient. I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong? Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in...
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning. Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve? We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a... This is... The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. Every whiskey had... I don't even know what these... I promised my... I wanted to travel... Books I'm never... I don't even know behind that. My wallet, and she doesn't see my lasts. Legs that go. That's better.
It's a very...
I think it's time.
Please. That's why
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say. Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you. If...
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal...
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach. Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn.
I don't doubt that.
This day...
A message.
You know what?
Do you even know what you want?
I'm very sorry, Miss...
What? You come in here, swaying your lovely hips like some kind of femme fatale, make me have a drink with you, and expect me to believe everything...
I'm making you drink?
Well, okay, sweetheart, you had no hand in that.
I'm sorry I wasted your time, Mr. Featherland.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she...
That kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that. How did you get this address?
You know, my mistress has exceptional connections.
If they were so exceptional, she wouldn't have chosen me.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Detective. You are the head of the famous chicken police, am I right?
Was it a raccoon with a scarred face called Zip who recommended me? He hates me.
No, Mr. Featherland. I don't know.
Lucky for you, Deborah. What do you want from me?
Me?
Oh, don't be silly, Deborah. I mean your employer. I was just talking to myself, out loud.
Well, Miss Katsenko thinks you're a great detective, and you're also reliable. That's...
Did she also give you the lockpick?
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
Sorry, sweetheart, I'm just teasing you. As soon as I saw you, you were forgiven.
That's very nice.
It has nothing to do with being nice, Deborah, but you're welcome. Have you ever felt truly...
Honestly, very often.
Great, because that's exactly how I feel right now.
I'm sorry if it's too unpleasant for you, but we had no one else to turn to.
You know, I get that a lot, and it never ends well.
Do you like happy endings?
Not in books or movies, but in real life it would be nice for a change. But this is Clawville. Not many happy endings.
I knew you were a romantic at heart.
If what's between me and my whiskey could be called romance, then yes, maybe. A little. If you won't come clean, what's the point of...
But, Miss...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old.
Please, just...
Tell me, Deborah, why
Because my miss...
should that be enough?
If you really like...
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler.
Ibn Wessler. The...
Exactly.
Feathery gods help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything. bedroom. I don't see... I haven't dusted... Legs that go on. Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints.
Please.
Well, okay.
Don't you want to look at it? The message
Yeah, of course, Deborah.
Don't you want to look at it? The message I gave you.
Yeah, of course, Deborah. Give me a second.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of...
Mr. Featherland? Santino.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez.
Blackmail.
Don't play innocent with me.
But...
All right.
Visit.
Not you.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Didn't you tell me she...
No, she's...
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on...
I'm sure you'll have no...
Let me guess.
Exactly.
20 years...
It was a pleasure to...
I'll talk about...
I'd appreciate that.
Nothing interesting.
Thank you again, Mr. Sonny.
Don't mention it.
I'm sorry, I...
Thought so. Nothing interesting. Just a phone call, and a good friend of mine can take you home.
Thank you,
Just a phone call.
Thank you.
Just a phone call.
Thank you.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you? Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a... The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. I can always count...
Don't...
You got anything planned?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's... New Year's Eve.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true.
Could I ask you a few...
Feel free.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night? I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived a night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it.
You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range.
Hey, Royce.
I'd love...
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Not a chance. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little...
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Holy wild ones, look what the cat dragged in.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see you're busy as all...
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual.
I'm still a cop.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kinda lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we part.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple.
No worries, pal.
One of Blood Boil's... Officer I'm really... This is gonna be a hard ride. Long thigh. I know her well. Her Majesty, Claudia. There's no turning back now. Hello, Cassandra. I hope we'll meet again. Oh God, I'm starting to sound like Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Are you lost?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Marty, come on, let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say.
Damn it, Marty, you shot me, remember? I almost bled to death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
I need your help, okay? That's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay, I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up.
What?
A personal one.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now, you're not...
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit? Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom. Right, so, tell me.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring...
Ah, for the love...
Okay. That's what I want to hear.
Hey, there were 4...
Oh, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
Yeah.
And?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not start a goddamn war.
Ah, war.
Of all that...
That's the
Seriously.
Who said I have just...
Still drink cup?
Yeah.
We could visit our...
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee.
If it comes to that...
Oh, yeah, like...
Those were, different. You don't...
Okay, Sonny, there's a little problem.
Not so little.
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Oh, yes?
What?
What a surprise. The 2 pigeons back together. And without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening.
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino. What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, careful.
Whoa,
And you're on duty?
That's it, boss.
Only on paper.
I don't want any trouble.
Your coffee breaks?
No, just a
How touching.
family quarrel.
For all the marrow...
Have a lovely...
You especially.
Look at these two simpletons.
They don't even realize their jackets are full of holes.
For the wild?
I already tried, but not
Figures.
How many days did we have our first squad car?
About 3, I think, before we crashed into that tank of acid.
We? You crashed it. Don't blame it on me, Marty. I was unconscious, if I remember correctly.
That's your problem, boss. You should be more careful with low-hanging concrete blocks next time.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to that ever since. Hello, gents. Everything all right?
Aye, everything's just fine. Well, look, the chick police are together again. What a time to be alive. Am I right, Royce?
Hey, that reminds me. Look at what I found under my coat. It's Her Majesty Big Bertha in the flesh.
Whoa, 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 don't shoot. We were just joking, okay? We don't want any trouble.
Yeah, I was just joking, too. I'll never get bored with these two. They're so cute.
I wonder why they thought you would shoot at another cop.
Hey, it's just happened once, okay? Am I right, boys?
You're right, Marty. And we all know it was an accident.
See?
We can't avoid speaking with the... We can't avoid speaking with the chief first. And it would be nice to say goodbye to Monica.
What is it, Santino?
Nothing, sir.
And you need something, Martin?
No, sir.
Then get out of my sight, birds.
We're leaving, sweetheart.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious trouble again.
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We're big birds, Monica. We can take care of ourselves.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
The hop dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back. My eyes lingered on the sign. An enormous dog. Like a neon god with limitless power over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered-down coffee. The cold light called me, but I didn't want to get out of the car. If we went in, we were all gonna be pancakes, kept together by cold syrup. Marty's worried look shook me out of my reverie. Oh, cluck. Was I talking to myself again? Hey, pal. Can you hear me? Peaceful. Maybe that's...
Doesn't it?
Shut up.
Got you there, old bird. Ugh, the place is deserted. Poor...
You're right.
Yeah, the guy's middle name is...
That's for sure. The highlight of...
Yeah.
Look at that. As... Oh. What insight? Well, that's a good question.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay? Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit.
We haven't been...
Everybody's...
Tell me, how much you...
That depends.
Bottom of the well...
Holy...
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself.
Grateful. Maybe...
And?
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man, Mongrel Mick. And ever since, he's been kinda weird. Bottomed out. Brooding in the seediest joints of the city. Nobody ever knew him to...
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's about a lady?
It's always about a lady.
Well, there is a woman.
I knew it.
But not like you think.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor. Like the good old days.
Okay, I'm in. Midnight had passed, and the intoxicated madness kicked in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street toward downtown. The city's heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt. The Tsar's huge neon sign was visible for miles. A blazing red sign advertised tonight's main attraction, the amazing Natasha. Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were too late for the show. We had to be inconspicuous, but it was never easy with this bird mountain by my side.
Ah, so this is...
More like infamous.
Well, at least we don't have...
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna...
We find Natasha, the broad...
Excuse me?
Cut the crap.
As you say, Boss Bird. Honestly, I think these types...
Don't be so radical. It's not. Just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Ooh, teach me, Master.
When you're old... Wait, maybe it was, Mott.
Amazing.
Howdy, pal.
Gentlemen.
We're expected in the VIP.
My apologies.
Stop right.
Nothing's easier, sir.
The list.
Don't...
I'm afraid I didn't.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
My pleasure,
That fella's built like...
Wanna bet?
Not today, Marty. Remember.
Okay. It's okay, Bertha. Maybe next time.
What was that?
Nothing. Just the wind.
Did you bring Big Bertha with you?
Gods, no. What are you thinking? What idiot would bring a shotgun to a club?
Was that a rhetorical question?
Hey, that's your old friend, right? Wait, what was his name? Lawrence? Lamar? No, Liam.
Lewis.
To be honest,
Nobody.
Should I?
Or kill him.
You're reading my mind. Let's just not... Okay. One day...
You read that?
No, it's...
Oh, so...
Pluck off, son.
The girl.
New Year...
Have I asked how...
Whoa, hey.
Interesting.
Feathers?
Thank the wild...
Whoa, look at that.
It is, Ma.
Of all that's...
Maybe it's Ibit.
Yeah, he's... Jeez,
That's not a guy.
yeah.
Nah.
$5?
Okay, I'm in. Look, I really don't want any trouble, but...
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like coppers. Forgive this slang.
Listen here, you cow. Do you have any idea who we are? You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor to meet you in person, Mr. Santino Featherland and Mr. Marty Chicken. The Bell of the Pantares is what...
Oh my God, not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I had to...
What did you just say?
Relax, Marty. This guy has chicks like you for breakfast. Thanks for the information, pal. Have a nice night.
Thank you for...
No problem.
Jeez,
That's not a guy. Just what...
I'm afraid if you...
I do, Marty. Just don't... Look, I really...
It is even more...
listen here.
Of course, I...
Oh, my...
So it...
Relax.
Thank you.
No problem.
Sonny!
Hi, Lewis.
You have no idea how happy I am to meet you, Mr. Marty. I'm a big...
Pleasure's all mine, Laura.
Lawrence? Anyways, so, the legend...
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
I see.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal. But
Okay, then. Catch you later, pal.
Let's just
not do that, shall we?
Okay. Let's just not... Okay.
What can you tell me about...
You mean Miss Natasha Katsenko, sir?
You're right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well...
And,
Pardon, monsieur.
Say, big guy...
But of course.
Is that so?
I'm afraid that...
Say, big guy...
But of course.
Is that...
I'm afraid that...
Jeez, that's not a guy.
Huh.
Why is that?
I don't know. 'Cause it's moving.
You're a simple bird, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Do you remember when the...
You mean...
Yeah.
No, they got bored.
But still, here we are.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeesh. My condolences, pal. I see you're...
Yeah, she set foot in the bedroom once. I haven't seen her since. I didn't dare to go after her.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go in there either. But what's that smell?
A cigarette?
Yeah.
Ah, that. No, that's got to be... Furry hell. That's...
The bitter old dog. He just...
Ah, true. Except for Monica.
Monica's a fairy. Not a...
Well, let's gather my stuff and head to the club. Sure. My wife took...
It would be...
It may be...
Sure.
Believe me.
Why am I... When was the last...
I don't know. I guess you're right. Maybe in a...
When was the last time?
I don't know.
Whew.
Yeah.
You know...
Times are...
All right.
Have you been there before?
Never. You know, it's not my style. It's too fancy for me. I'm more like the smoky, smelly, ramshackle little joint.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna...
We're not searching for a...
That'll be...
Let's just...
What?
That's the spirit.
So she just turned...
Maybe I was...
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's not... That's for sure. So the Czar...
It's not a...
Well, that's true. But it's never that easy with you, Boss Bird. There's something you're not...
Nothing important, Marty.
Yeah. If you say so. Oh, hi, Mr. Sinclair. How are we?
Sinclair is doing...
Yeah. And so what? Other animals talk to their plants. Crazy, isn't it? At least a gun has a soul. And it's useful.
Oh, if I don't want to...
Oh, hi, Miss
Sinclair. Yeah, I get...
Oh, if...
I don't want to know... You're getting older, Mark. I thought he... Sure. Nothing interesting in...
Have you started on your...
I've already... You'll have to earn it. I can't even remember...
Let's just knock that giant out, shall we? Easy peasy.
Let's just not do that, shall we?
Okay.
Yes, gentlemen.
Hey, big guy, what's your...
My name is Archibald, sir. Archibald Conway.
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur?
Archie... What? No way, that's not...
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Let's just knock that
Let's just...
Okay.
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over there.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his...
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're not...
Oh! Oh, I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't.
Yeah, something like that.
No problem at all.
Much obliged.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you, Marty?
What? Did I say something wrong?
Look,
Listen here.
Of course.
Oh, my...
So it...
Relax.
Thank you.
No problem. Say, big guy.
Nothing that...
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur.
Permitted to say anything.
So sorry to hear that.
Sir.
Everything's fine, Mr. Aworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends.
L'archilamont, sir.
And as for you... you...
Thanks, old pal.
It was my pleasure to help you.
The jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band in sight, yet the music seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilled whiskey. Behind the bar...
Mother...
I take it...
Oh,
don't even think... Oh, I have a hunch.
Just like...
No, Marty.
Hey, there's Fillmar.
Who? Oh, yes. Fillmar. Because that's what he calls...
You know him well?
We had some seriously wild cases together, yes. Mainly in Averia. Way before Clawvik.
Sounds good. Like the...
Yeah. Well, well. If it isn't the great detective, Marlowe.
Blow me, Sonny. You know I don't use that name anymore.
Okay, Mr. Dumbass alias Fillmar Lowe.
So says someone who tried to go undercover with the Feather Pillow Mafia is a turkey. Right, Mr. Turk Cayman?
Hey, that was a long time ago. I was young.
And I stick to my principles and my stupidity. Phil Marlowe, and that's that. Don't rile me up, you...
Okay. We stick out. Man, you look...
Don't even act.
You want to...
5 feet tall, half of that legs. Angelic voice, demonic eye.
Oh, boy.
And you?
Something like that. Just don't know the exact numbers yet. A dame named Natasha. She called us here. if I'm not...
Yeah, she owns the joint, amongst others. Well, good luck, guys. That broad has a reputation. She's not the kind to toy with, if you know.
Any useful...
For free?
Stop clucking around.
All right, but just because of the old days. Look for me after you've talked to her. You wouldn't understand what I have to say about her before then. Don't leave unless you're thrown out, in which case, you know the drill. We don't know each other, I'll deny...
Good to see you too. Two whiskeys, kid, and no horsing around.
I've never heard that. Sonny, you gotta drive, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Marty. Hey, Longface, give me a glass of...
Yes, sir. That...
As I recall...
Sure. What?
Well, do you see that?
Of all the furry gods?
And they've just left it on the bar. Someone ordered it, got so drunk he forgot all about it.
So we're you're twisted, pal. But to be honest, I've no objections. Cheers.
We're not here to... So...
Let's ask that stud over there. Oh, man, you
just need to get...
What
I was hoping...
You're a...
But it is not...
you know, Sonny... A fox is a wolf who sends flowers.
What?
Oh, nothing. I read it.
Fascinating. I didn't know you could read.
Ha ha. Remember that old...
How could... Yeah. Hunger.
And the wildest and most primordial instincts, no matter how civilized they...
As you say. Just act nonchalant, my friend.
No, it can't be.
What now?
Is that Olivia?
No, Marty.
Hey, Olivia.
Are you talking to me?
It's me, Marty McChicken.
Oh, God.
What a pleasant surprise. The Rooster Copper's in person.
Chicken police. But yeah, Mr. Wessler, you could say so. The name's...
Sunny Featherland, of course, of course. Chicken police.
Marty McChicken. Sir, I just introduced myself to your lady companion second.
Oh, yeah. I'm so happy to see.
Hello, boys.
So...
Yeah, so, we were, just in...
Cut the crap, Marty. All right, we're here for your sweetheart.
Oh.
No big deal. Just a blackmail thing. You know, horrifying threats written on the wall with blood-red paint. The usual stuff. You must be familiar with this kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Mr. Wessler had a meeting with Attorney General Hamtaro yesterday, so he's rather tired. If you would excuse us.
Oh!
We've got a few questions.
I'm at your service.
This guy is certainly not a gangster henchman.
Of course he's not. Ah, this is the...
He looks like a... I try. treading on thin ice, Marty.
No, I just... Look, fellas at the station are talking, you know? All kind of
talking.
Look, I'm sorry, it doesn't matter.
Good.
At least we're... Remember that other case with the turtle and the rat?
Oh, gosh, Marty, where do you dig these out?
My mind is a bottomless pit, my friend. Was the rabbit a runner? And the turtle...
His dealer, actually.
Ah, yeah.
2 missing legs, actually. But yeah.
What happened with it?
Your bottomless pit of a mind.
You know what?
It is, Marty.
Remember that other...
Oh, God. His...
Two. What happened?
Your
You know what?
It is, Marty.
That girl is...
She's just looking at anyone whose glass is empty, Marty.
No.
Marty,
you see that, right?
Okay, Marty.
Creepy little squirrel girl.
Just one more thing, Philmar.
I see you haven't...
Do you think we're walking into a trap? You always had good
You know, I couldn't figure out this Natasha woman, even when I worked for her.
Then the trouble is bigger than...
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Welcome to the club, Brother Bird.
Take care.
You too, old fart.
Tell me, hey Breath, have you seen Natasha tonight?
Not yet, sir. But she's coming on soon.
Well, can you tell me anything about Mr. Ibn Wessler?
Sir,
What about... Let's see.
But, sir, you haven't even paid for your drinks yet. Yeah, stop riding on the details, Big Nose. You do your job, and we'll do ours, okay?
I mean, we're not here.
Oh, yeah. Of course, gentlemen. Creepy little squirrel girl. Remember that other case?
Oh, it too. What? It is. Nice bunker you...
Well,
all right, Mr. Wessler. Nice bunker you...
Well,
all right, Mr.
I'm not as exciting as people tend to believe. I grew up in a poor family of many siblings.
I wouldn't call that it.
How dare you? Leave it alone.
I'm sorry if I...
Everybody knows.
Only a bit.
It's not my...
Is that...
The name is just their name, of course.
You're a pragmat.
Thank you. Look, detective, if you want to know something, just ask.
All right, Mr. West. Has your...
Are you talking?
Yes,
Let me answer.
Oh, just,
It sounded rude.
Yeah.
Wessler's a tricky guy. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about him, so I have to be cunning. I can't just pin him against a wall. Yet. How did you feel when you heard about the blackmail?
Honestly, I found it ridiculous.
And now?
Now I'm kinda interested. But I wouldn't call it blackmail yet. They're just empty threats. There were no...
Good point.
Thank you.
No, not quite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You seem a very busy man. May I ask what you do?
It's,
Would you elaborate?
I got a small share in the meat substitute business. If the new product works, maybe we can make...
You mean reduce predation in Clawville?
There are such plans. If you're interested, talk to Olivia, my assistant. She's an expert in what she does, unlike me.
Thank you. That's it for now. How are your alibis, Mr. Wessler?
Am I a suspect? That was fast. But thank you for asking. They're solid. Just ask...
No need. And no, you're not a suspect. Yet. No more than everyone else in Clawville.
That's,
Wessler is tougher than I thought. Are you in the...
What do you mean, exactly?
Mr. Featherland, if you please. This could be important. How does she stand on the scale from sweetheart to what?
Oh, you have some...
Really?
Maybe you can't...
Oh,
Get to the point, detective.
Ibn is... Would you be willing...
You joke.
Maybe I can... Is she completely alone when she's there at the week?
As I've told you, Natasha's a free woman, huh? She's an adult. She doesn't need an escort. Or...
Are you afraid for her? Well, you know, a bit...
I never said a black car doesn't drive by 2 or 3 times a day, but, it's just caution. Huh. I'm not a...
I suppose not. So Natasha feels like she's in grave danger, yet she's still going out alone.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at.
It always...
Yeah, you're real...
So, can we...
I don't see...
Thank you for your...
I have no...
Hey,
Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. Goodbye.
Oh.
Please, take a seat. The show's gonna...
Sonny. Sonny.
Say, Chloe's still lying in my bed, and it's dead.
That was, unique.
Oh, that is cute.
Forgive me. More or less.
Sometimes
You were amazing.
Could you be my little furball and fetch me a cocktail?
But of course.
Ibn will be back soon. We'll have a few minutes to talk. Then he'll end the conversation and throw...
With all due respect. Hey,
I understand.
I don't have time, Mr. Featherland.
Sure thing, Natasha. I'll come to your room. 3 knocks, a short pause, then another 3.
I'll be waiting. Go, before...
I knew she was trouble the first...
How do you like your bourbon, Mr. Feather?
In a glass. But thanks, I had a couple before I came. I feel like this may be a long night.
I hope it doesn't bother you if I have one myself.
I get offended if women don't drink in my company.
Oh, you are a...
So I've been told. Anyway...
Yes. Look...
It's Sunny. Saves us a lot of time.
Okay, Sonny.
So, why am I here?
You know, men tend to babble in my presence.
It must be exhausting.
It is. But you're...
Is it too banal?
Terribly.
So can I start?
I've asked you here.
Really? I thought you asked because...
You...
Only if I'm a... That's a bit of an...
Well then.
Oh, that's something I don't hear often. With... Mark. I bet you spend a...
Maybe you were trying...
I was just...
Oh, really?
Don't mention it. Gee, that is a, unique picture.
Yes, I admit it's a little daring. I keep it. It evokes good memories.
He's got an eye, that's...
Was that supposed...
I don't know.
Oh, you're...
That was a remarkable performance.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Do you perform here?
Sadly.
So that was...
I have many...
The picture on the wall...
Only if you...
I think I'm on a slippery slope here.
Come on.
All right.
Did you read?
You're quite a...
Life is in...
You tell me. Do you think one of your...
Those who...
You know...
That's it.
Why Deborah? She's a nice girl, but Why didn't you?
Didn't you ask her the same thing already?
I did, but I like to hear it from all sides.
Well...
Ibn Westland.
Ibn has...
Deep behind... What was in those threats?
The message itself is not a threat.
But a word again and...
Exactly.
So?
You really don't have it.
I guess I do. Yes.
Whore. Cat got your tongue? Am I right? You heard it. I said what you were thinking. And yes, that was in the...
Well, thank you for your... What about Fillmore? Is
Mr. Lowe help...
You've managed...
Doesn't keep...
Why?
You'll have to...
I think I'll do that. A dark shadow from the past?
I'm surprised you asked that just now.
Well, I have my habits. Some call my methods peculiar.
What a curious way to...
I'm a curious kind of fellow.
I've never been married.
A more dangerous...
I've never been with...
Love is just...
So is hate if it...
I guess.
No, Mr.
You mean as the girlfriend of... Natasha is... Let's stop beating...
I'm prepared for that.
You knew very...
I really know...
Oh, really?
Don't be rude and...
I'm sorry, but...
Molly...
Yeah, Natasha.
I knew you...
Don't go there.
Look for...
You're right.
I'm sorry.
Really?
I did. I knew... I checked you out.
Luck me. This case is getting more and more intriguing. What exactly do you want from me?
You are really as good as they...
Whatever it takes.
Not exactly.
You know...
I'm not afraid.
You're terrified.
You must solve this. As soon as you can. Money... Just one...
Natasha.
Please.
I was
It's something I...
Isn't Ibn too dangerous to keep secrets?
Sonny, a woman is naked without her secrets. I knew you would understand.
Oh, yeah. I understand everything.
I'll be there in an hour. Don't be early, and don't be too late.
Look, Natasha.
Please. This is very...
Sure. I get it.
Thank you.
Until later.
Goodbye, Sonny.
Well?
Weren't you supposed to be waiting in the car?
I was bored to tears, Sonny. I also thought maybe something happened to you.
You thought Natasha had eaten me alive, huh?
Well, who knows? You're such a fragile little thing.
I'm too old for this, Marty.
Then next time, leave the dangerous predators to me.
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you.
Oh.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was...
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway.
You're, That's exactly how I...
Before you leave.
What is it?
The reason I've decided...
Wow, that's...
Take care of yourself.
Oh, Okay, I didn't say anything.
The truth is...
Maybe there's...
Wonderful...
That's funny. So, Natasha invited us to her weekend house.
That's either very good news or very bad news.
50%. That's not that bad, is it?
That's an admirable attitude.
Attitude, yeah.
Hey.
Who is this woman anyway? She's like Ibn's shadow. Nobody knows anything about her.
I don't know if she... You already... Could be. Take care of yourself.
You're one to talk.
ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Look,
we really don't want to
But what exactly is my relationship with Mr. Wessler?
You don't...
Well, actually...
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Anything else?
Do you come here on...
No.
Well, okay.
You're welcome.
Do you come here...
No.
Well, okay.
You're welcome. You know,
I heard...
Sometimes...
Well, thank you for...
You know,
I heard...
Sometimes...
Well, thank you for your honesty, man. What's your...
We've talked...
There's no...
No.
Is that mutual?
That I can't tell.
If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah.
Can you...
I've never been there.
Wessler's sec...
Olivia Black.
It's worth it.
This is the...
He looks like... I try. Hey, Big Nose. Where did...
Really?
Say, did anyone ever...
Anything else? Creepy little squirrel girl?